With the 5th and final season of Last Kingdom airing, fans aren't the only ones who are a little sad to let go of the series. Recently, actor Alexander Dreymon revealed his thoughts in an interview regarding the final season of Last Kingdom. Let's take a closer look at what the actor had to say regarding the matter. For those who haven't caught up with all the updates of Last Kingdom, we suggest you proceed with caution as this video contains spoilers for the show. So, where does Last Kingdom's Uhtred find himself in the final season? It seems that at the beginning of season 5, Uhtred, portrayed by Alexander Dreymon, finds himself as a sheriff of sorts of a border town called Rumkofa. Uhtred is working under the series of Ethelfled, the Lady of Mercia, portrayed by Millie Brady, and is tasked with keeping the borders safe. In addition, if you recall the ending of season 4, you'll remember that Uhtred was also given the responsibility of raising Ethelstan, who was portrayed by Casper Griffiths, away from the courts while also keeping him out of enemy reach. Dreymon also revealed during the interview that while Uhtred is busy raising Ethelstan as his son and is also in the company of his friends, Cetric, portrayed by Arnis Fedivericius, and Finan, portrayed by Mark Rowley, he's still pining after his relationship with Ethelfled. Earlier in the story, the two had decided to give up the relationship so Ethelfled could become the Lady of Mercia. However, Dreymon revealed that Uhtred is still very much in love with her and isn't completely over her. What happens to Brida and Uhtred's relationship? Uhtred's relationship with Ethelfled isn't the only relationship that Dreymon talked about. Dreymon also talked more about Uhtred's relationship with Brida, portrayed by Emily Cox. The actor stated that initially Uhtred and Brida's relationship is portrayed almost as if the two were siblings. However, the actor joked that he won't go too much into that, considering that the two eventually become lovers. However, not long into the first season, we see that the seeds for the rift between the two have been sown. The seed finally begins to grow in the 5th season. As their relationship progresses over the course of the show, we see Uhtred trying to win over Brida's heart. However, it's not as a lover, but as a friend that he seeks her company. It becomes pretty apparent that Uhtred really cares for her and considers her as family. Unfortunately, a series of misunderstandings and misinterpretations keep pushing the two apart. We see the true impact of all of this in season 5, as Brida grows more and more bitter through the years. We see that she's been disappointed time and time again by the men that she's decided to put her trust in. Eventually, it seems that Uhtred bears the brunt of it all, as the disappointments that Brida has been feeling finally explode. How did Alexander Dreymon feel about filming with Emily Cox? As mentioned earlier, Brida is portrayed by Emily Cox, and in the interview, Dreymon also revealed how he felt about working with the actress. While commenting on the final fight scene between Brida and Uhtred, Dreymon stated that it has been a real delight working with Cox. The actor stated that Cox is a spontaneous actor, which makes it really easy to work with her. He said that you could throw anything at her and she'd be willing to play along, which made it fun. Plus, the actor added that Cox is great to work with on emotional scenes. He said that usually the scenes are just so alive, it's so flowing, and we kind of bounce off each other. Dreymon stated that when needed, Cox could go pretty dark, but can just as easily pull off emotional scenes. The actor added that he really hoped that the fans would agree with him, thinking that the two really did justice to the relationship in their final scene. Next, Alexander Dreymon on his directorial debut. Another thing that fans were really excited to see this season was Dreymon's directorial debut. The actor revealed that he's been wanting to get behind the camera for a long time now. He revealed that there have been many moments during the show where he revealed that he just wanted to grab the beast by the horns and just do it myself. He stated that he's been thinking about various scenes in a directorial way ever since season 1. Dreymon finally got to practically put his directorial senses to test with episode 2 of season 5. While it's apparent that the actor enjoyed the opportunity, he revealed that it was a lot harder than it seems. Dreymon said that preparing the directing venue takes a lot of time, multiple months, and then there's also the additional few post-shooting months. All this makes it difficult to accomplish when you're working with an already busy schedule. Once the actor puts on his warrior clothes as Uhtred, he has little time left to breathe. From the moment Dreymon leaves his house to the moment he gets back, there's little free time in between. 15 hours of non-stop work can be tiring. Still, seeing Dreymon manage to get his directorial debut despite the busy schedule is definitely something we're super impressed with. Dreymon also had a lot of interesting things to say about his fellow cast members and their characters. First, we have Timothy Innes as Edward. Dreymon stated that Timothy Innes really killed it with his portrayal of Edward this season. The actor stated that he felt that Innes brought a lot of maturity to Edward's character, which would have been misplaced had it been brought into the season prior, Dreymon revealed that Innes incorporated a lot of Alfred's characteristics without making it seem like a caricature of what David Dawson did. Next, Millie Brady as Ethelfed. Another cast member that Dreymon had numerous praises for was Millie Brady, who portrayed the character of Ethelfed. In this season, we see Ethelfled discover that she has breast cancer and that her days are numbered. As Dreymon directed the episode where Ethelfled discovers her illness, he got a better look at the way Brady portrayed the scene. He stated that she played all the scenes brilliantly, knowing exactly when to channel emotional vulnerability and her sense of responsibility that comes with the position she holds. Dreymon went on to say that he couldn't have wished for a better actress to work with. Much like Innes, Brady was able to portray Ethelfled's character development brilliantly. What does Alexander Dreymon think of the ending of Last Kingdom? In the final moments of the show, we see Uhtred at Beppenberg looking over the sea, reminiscing the major moments from his life. We don't know about you, but we felt as if the scene was very fitting for the end of the final season. Dreymon said that getting the perfect ending for a show can be tough, and he's not wrong. We've seen many shows that have been brilliant since the start, but then completely ruined their clean streak by messing up the ending. Fortunately, Last Kingdom wasn't one of those shows. Dreymon revealed that it was actually the director of the last two episodes, John East, who suggested the idea for the season. East wanted to do the best type of reel for the ending. As East has worked with Dreymon before and the actor considers the director a close friend, he revealed that it was easier for him to portray the right amount of vulnerability and emotions needed for the scene. Dreymon revealed in the interview that as this was the final scene of their shoot, he was actually pretty tired. Filming the final scene actually felt cathartic. A perfect ending to a long, memorable journey, we'd say. Is this really the end of Last Kingdom? For those who haven't followed this series since the beginning, it probably must be hard to come to terms with the Last Kingdom coming to an end. Fortunately for all the dedicated fans, the journey isn't completely over just yet. While the series is definitely coming to an end with the 5th season, there's still one little surprise left. It seems that The Last Kingdom will have a sequel in the form of a movie. Yes, you've heard that correctly. We're getting a movie called Seven Kings Must Die, directed by none other than Ed Bazalgette. If you're a dedicated fan of the series, you'd know that Bazalgette is no stranger to the series and has directed various episodes in season 3 and 4. In addition, Bazalgette is quite well known for his other works including Poldark, Doctor Who, Versailles, and The Witcher. As of yet, a synopsis for the film hasn't been revealed, so we can't say much about what it will be about. What we do know for sure is that some of the original cast will definitely be reappearing on our screens. According to a press release, it was confirmed that Alexander Dreymon, along with Timothy Innes, Mark Rowley, and Arnis Federicis, will be seen in the film. Seven Kings Must Die will also include a few new faces. We don't know about you, but we're really curious to see the final reveal. What do you think about the season finally? Do you agree with us when we say that the ending for the final season was perfect? And what do you think of the upcoming film? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.